Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and I just got done reading the Nickmercs stuff. I did a little bit of reading and a little bit of research to find out what's going on. And as you can see the Bud Light can in the video, wow, Call of freaking Duty. Really? The dude said leave kids alone. I stand by that. Most people stand by that. Yeah, I totally agree with the dude, man. Yeah, leave the freaking kids out of this. Leave them out of it. Leave them freaking out of it, man. They don't need to be bombarded with this stuff. They don't need to be. They need to learn how to be functioning people in society. They need to be able to go to school and learn math and science and all the stuff that we learned when we were kids without all this political nonsense. Right, because it's not even consistent across the board. First of all, you've got certain places that are really heavy into, like, you know, to bringing that stuff up and talking about like the whole gender thing and all of that stuff. And then you've got other places in the United States that don't do that. That like the teachers aren't doing that stuff. This stuff is getting pretty crazy. It's getting really crazy, actually. Now let's look at this from a different point of view. Like Nickmercs, what he said, not bad. Call of Duty, you should be ashamed of yourself for even pulling this dude's stuff after him working so hard and you guys coming together and building that bundle set and everything for him. That really sucks. Not only is this going to affect your brand at Call of Duty, but I mean, this dude here is going to be, he's going to be held up by a lot of people in the gaming community, man. You are Bud Lighting yourself right now. And that really sucks, man. I kind of, at this point, kind of wish Xbox would back out of this deal after this, to be completely honest with you. Like, this is nonsense. This is the stupidest thing that I think I've ever heard in my life. He said, leave the kids alone. How is that? How is that any way, shape, or form transphobic? Like, how is that? I mean, like, if kids are talking about that stuff amongst themselves, whatever. But an adult talking to kids about this kind of stuff, man, it's not their parents. Yeah, dude, I kind of draw a line right there. I want my kids to go to school to learn how to freaking to do school stuff, not to learn about political nonsense that's out there. It really does kind of make you question what's going on in the world today. Like seriously, what's going on in the world today? What's the goal of all of this? At first we thought it was just for acceptance. And I mean, like the LGBT community, like whatever, man. Like, I think most people have already accepted that. I think honestly where the biggest problem comes in is the trans thing, because we all know that there are people out there that are actually trans, you know, that suffer from like it's not, I don't know if they suffer from it, but they might have, you know, actual freaking male and female parts simultaneously. And that right there, like, I think these people are, I think the people that actually have that going on, I think that all these other dudes, like these Dylan Mulvaney's and all these gay men that are, I think it's muddying the water so much. And the people that actually need the help and need the support and are getting pushed by the side, are getting pushed by the side by these other people that are more predatory, that are out there to just make things worse for other people, like they are. And the reason I say that is because they're so violently forceful in their and I mean, like, I know that it's not everybody like that. Like, I get that. I know that, like, the most sensationalized things are going to be on the internet. Like, you're going to see the ones that are screaming in people's faces or saying, it's ma'am in GameStop. Like, I get that. Like those are the ones that get reported the most and shown out there. And it's starting to, like people tend to gravitate towards the hate. like they do. Like there's whole algorithms that are built on YouTube and everywhere else that 100% drag people to that negativity. They do, and it sucks, that is how most of these people are seeing themselves. That vocal minority is out there just being loud and everything, and it really is starting to affect the underlying cause, the good cause. That yes, we do need more. We do need more good. We need more good inclusivity, not this negative garbage that everybody's out there clinging on to, and these people that are making a mockery of actual real trans people that have real actual issues that can't be solved with putting on a wig and a tuck bathing suit and all of that stuff. There's real people out there that are in pain, that are hurting, and we're taking this a bit too far and canceling somebody like Nick when he's just like, yeah, leave the kids out of this, man. Those kids' minds are so impressionable. We were all kids once. We like, my gosh, man, we went through a lot of stuff that older people thought were crazy as well when we were doing it. And man, like this is very, very devastating for young kids, man. Like, please stop bringing them into this. Please stop. Let them be kids, man. Let them have their imagination. Let them. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking heartbreaking that society is turning into such garbage. And the real people out there that are really suffering are getting pushed aside for people like Dylan Mulvaney. Like, that guy is I can't stand that dude. After seeing like the whole Bud Light fiasco and all of this stuff, I try to avoid it and try to avoid like the whole political garbage and nonsense. But as a content creator, man, like I'm sitting there, we're live streaming last night. People are bringing it up, the whole Nickmercs thing and the Bud Light and stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute, man. Like, is Call of Duty really going down that freaking? Because I mean, I haven't played my Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 for a while, but I think I will uninstall it and. Maybe not even, I don't know. I don't know, man. I think they need to apologize to Nickmercs, reinstate his bundle, and apologize to the LGBT community for the damage that they're doing there as well. Because I don't think they're damaging. I think they're damaging the whole thing. The same thing with Bud Light. They don't want to walk it back. They want to walk it back, blah, blah, blah. It's going to damage either way. And I think Call of Duty is right there in that same position right now, that you've got all these activists working in these jobs as developers. And it's like, no, man, just do your job. I get up every day. I go to work to make my money, to buy your video games. Do your job, man. Leave your politics. Well, I mean, I guess it is kind of hard to leave your politics out of things, I mean, it does kind of come in there, but I mean, can't you be decent about it? Like, seriously, guys, can't you be decent about it? Like you literally say, we support pride, but then if I'm playing with somebody in the Middle East and I have a rainbow flag, guess what? They are 100% censoring that in that country. So if you're not going to be 100%, yeah, I mean, that seems pretty wishy-washy to wherever you're trying to market your product. It really does kind of seem like it's more of a money thing. Like, we're standing on a moral issue. No, man, you are exacerbating the fact that this is all going to collapse, and the people that need the help the most and need the recognition the most are going to get hurt the worst. They're going to get hurt the worst. And it sucks. And it sucks because we all know people like you can't be an American citizen or citizen of the world and not know somebody that's LGBTQ. Like I have plenty of friends that are LGB, but here's the thing. Like, I mean, I live in Utah. There's plenty of those people here. I mean, it's not even a question of like a tolerance thing anymore. It's like they're people just like you. I get along with them. It's not even that big of a deal. But to punish somebody for saying leave the kids alone, that is where I draw the line. Like, that's just dumb. That That doesn't even make sense to me. That doesn't even sound homophobic to me whatsoever. To say leave the kids alone, that doesn't sound homophobic. That's like, yeah, man, like leave the kids alone. Let them experience life and make up their own minds, man. Quit force feeding them this stuff because it's a I hate politics. I hate politics. I really do. I cannot stand politics, and I hate it when I see this stuff. And that's the only reason I talk about it on this channel, guys, is because I simply hate freaking politics. Like I'm so over it. I don't trust either I don't trust either side. I think it's all garbage. I think it's all designed to sow division in the world, and that's my stance on it. It is there to sow division, just like this is happening right now. You have people that really do believe in protecting children and keeping them safe and keeping them, away from the stuff that we all know exists in this world. And then you have people that are just like, I don't care. Whatever. They're going to learn some way. They're going to learn it either way, because we all know those people. We got the people that want to keep the kids safe. And then you got the other people that are just like, well, they're going to figure it out sooner or later. So might as well tell them. Come on, man. Like you tell your kids that Santa Claus is real all the way up until they figure it out, by some other kid and they just stop believing on their own. You know what I mean? Like, can you go through all the hoops and all the jumps to help them realize that so that they can be kids, so that they can keep an imagination, so that, like, why bring adult stuff onto them? I mean, there are laws. Well, all right. I don't know. I don't even know when the age cutoff should be. Because I mean, obviously you could say, yeah, like 18 years old, but we all know that these kids are going to figure this stuff out far before that. Like we do, but we do not need grown adults out there trying to subject them to this before they're actually ready. And that's all Nickmercs is saying. And I stand by him by that. I stand by him with that. When it comes to that, I 100% stand by him on that. So, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I know this was a little bit long. It seems a little bit rambly, but man, I have like my own beliefs on this stuff, and it really just like I don't try to force my beliefs on anybody else. I don't try to do that. I don't care. Normally I try to stay out of it. I try not to talk about it. But when you've got something as big as Call of Duty, and you have something like Nickmercs and all of this stuff, and people like talking about it in streams and stuff, I kind of have to respond. I kind of have to give my 2 cents on it. And I stand with Nickmercs on this, man. I do. I stand with him. I wish that they would. I wish that the teachers and other things, like I wish it wouldn't be. I wish it wouldn't be part of the curriculum. I mean, like there's at least tell minimum junior high. At least tell minimum junior high. Then I like with sex education, stuff like that, but in freaking kindergarten, elementary, stuff like that, no, they should probably not be doing that. Like, you know what I mean? So, all right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.